Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Whatlex. Today I want to start with a question which most of us would have faced at least once or twice or actually multiple times. It's about doing a great campaign which everyone has believed in and not had business result immediately. You may have had a result which is outside of the campaign duration, but it has had some results, but you are not able to actually track it or measure the success of the campaign. I'm sure everyone would have faced this particular situation at least few times or few gazillion times if I were to put it that way. The challenge or the reason why we are not able to measure it or monitor it and say that this campaign has resulted in this particular action at the consumer's end, uh, going beyond the vanity matrices of how many likes or views or uh, posts have been created, is because we do not follow any attribution model. And one, we do not believe follow any attribution model. Even if we are following an attribution model, we try to see or look at it in a very linear manner, whereas we forget consumers are no longer looking at or consuming media in any linear fashion. I still remember a conversation which I had with one of my clients. Again, it's a high involvement category in the hospitality segment, and you won't believe it, the number of times a user came back to the website to inquire the product. There were 34 different times that the users have actually come to the site before saying, hey, I'm interested, here's my contact details, contact me. And in that 34 details, it is not that the person has come from search alone or social platforms alone or display campaign alone. The person has actually come from all different places. The first time he's come from a display campaign, the second time he's come from a search campaign, the third time he's actually searched for it and come, the fourth time the website cookie the website sorry your browser recollects the cookie, directly goes into the website directly. Then he or she may have seen a campaign going on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and they have come again. So like that, the person came back 34 times before actually giving the contact details. So whom do we attribute that particular sales to? Is it should we say I will only go with the last click attribution? Should we say that I will go with a balanced kind of approach across all platforms, or do we say that the first click or the first impression is what resulted in sales? We don't have an answer there. We have to, and there is no set rules. Google gives us multiple. If you're using Google Analytics, Google does give you a few options in which you can handle this, but it is still not the right way. In fact, there is no right way. It all depends on the category. It depends on the consumers. Let's say you are working with an auto category. There is a I have seen your, if you are an auto category, I have seen your ad of a new launch of a car brand recently. I am interested, I'm super excited, but I still have a car. So then, by the time I would be interested in changing the car, things may have changed completely. You may not even be tracking me at that point in time. So, two things that brands need to really move into when it comes to attribution modeling is one, you should start looking at the lifetime value of the consumer. So, once I get the consumer into my fold, how do I look at the lifetime value of the consumer? So, it is not not a straightforward mechanism. You have to keep going back to the person multiple ways, multiple times. So, that's one. The second is we also need to create baselines and see how campaigns are actually impacting sales. This is important because if I'm taking a sale period where we are driving a lot of awareness, I'm not going to give you any indication that hey, I'm interested. I just see it if I'm in that frame of mind, and if I really like the offer, then I'm just going to walk into your nearest store and make that purchase. So these are few of the things where brands and agencies and all marketers need to evolve and realize and accept that attribution is not straightforward. There are many errors possible. It has to be a trial and error method, and each brand needs to arrive at some metrics or some attribution which makes a lot of sense. And again, that should not be set in stone. You should keep evolving on that. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you like this video. If you did like it, subscribe, like, comment. If you have any different views, do share it with us. You can write to us at info@whatclicks.in, or you can leave a comment on LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as Facebook. So yeah, good day guys.